Hello! Oh, that terrified them. Hear that? The noise of me saying hello when they all jumped out the way. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry if that did you a frighten. Oh dear, that's brilliant. Hi, guys. Welcome to this unexpected, unpredictable, random stream where I had an hour free and I thought I wanted to play some games. Today we are playing Gone Home, which is a game I've never played before. Which was in my list of games because I downloaded GOG, G-O-G, Galaxy of Games, GOG Galaxy, the thing, to conglomerate all my games library so I could get a full list of all the games I actually have, because I have a huge backlog of games I've never played that I have from bundles and stuff. So I looked at all of those and shared it on the Discord, and people recommended Gone Home to me as one I should try, so I thought we're going to try it. So that's what we're doing. Hello, I'm very well, thank you. Looking forward to trying this game. It's just finishing installing. We're on 75%, so it shouldn't be too long. Give it a wee moment, and it should be there soon. Just going to check I've actually got enough space for it, and it's not going to stall. Yeah, probably. Let's just pause that for a sec. And here you go, uninstall. No, you're not going to do it. Fine, resume the installation. And I'll just clear a little bit of space because I'm running quite low on hard drive space. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Lovely to see you all here at such short notice. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. Toss a coin to your witcher. The peeps are getting big, aren't they? They are doing the growing. They're a few weeks old, a couple of weeks old now. No, a few weeks. Not sure how many weeks. They are some weeks old. And within the next few weeks, they will be big enough to start going outside. Not running free because, you know, something might grab them. But we've got like a run thing, a sort of playpen for baby chicks. We can put them in the garden so they can discover grass and stuff. So we'll do that soon. But yes, we're getting there. And you can definitely see the two that we think are boys. You'll probably see when they come around to a certain angle, they've got beginning to really develop their combs now. There they are. You might see at a certain angle when they move around to the camera. They haven't met the chicken. They haven't met the big chickens yet. They will do. They will do when they're a little bit older, but they're not quite old enough to yet. There we go. Gone Home's finished downloading. So I haven't got super duper long to play, just like an hour or so today. Probably a bit less than an hour now. So I'm going to just launch straight into it. Without much further ado. Oh, and of course, because this game is quite atmospheric, and it has a particular story, I'm just going to turn off all of the reward requests. All of the reward requests right now, because I don't want to be talking like a pirate while I'm playing this. Or indeed singing. There we go. Right, let's switch to the... oh, hang on, I'll just configure my options. Yeah. 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 That all seems fine. Cool. Right. Game camera. Here we go, has that worked? Let me know if the volume's alright or if that needs tweaking, because we often have issues with that. Here we are. Yeah, I think we're back now. Looks pretty good. Happy? Yeah, awesome. So let's see if the game will come up this time. Of course, it might be one of those games that Streamlabs just doesn't want to capture. But I hope not. Just says looking for a game, doesn't it? Come on, Streamlabs. Maybe I can force it. Capture specific window. I specifically want Gone Home. Done. There we are. That's more like it. Cool. Thanks for the recommend, Hawk. I'll have a look at some point. Yeah, here we are. Gone Home. Don't really know anything about this game except that it's a sort of walking simulator thing, which with feels. So we'll see what it's like. Oh, hey, the Deaf Prophet. Oh, cool. That's a cool factoid. Right, use the arrow keys to walk, mouse to look around. Brill. Modifiers and commentary, I don't want that on. So. Here we go.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Curious. The game is still a touch loud. Okay, I'll turn that down. I don't want to skip a cutscene. Right, here we are. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland. That's obviously who I am. We're in the year 1995. Bear with me one moment, people. I won't be a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, back. Right. We have a lamp we can turn off and on. Excellent. Good. Pay 500 stream points to turn lamp off. Oh, we can crouch. Cool. Grab Christmas duck. I've got a Christmas duck. $5.99. Bargain. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Bit weird? Crikey. It was locked. Oh. Well, we can't have that. Ah, that was the purpose of the Christmas duck. Oh, that's me. Spooky. Let's have some lights on. Very mysterious. Ah, let there be light. Janice Greenbrier. Righto. Well, these stairs seem very inviting. Ah. It's a nice big house. Controlled burn. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Broome County over the better part of next week's controlled burn sections. Janice Greenbrier. That is obviously my mother, I assume. Read personal calendar. Ah. Monday, couples something. Cooking class, Friday, ballroom dancing. Oh, but ballroom dancing is cancelled. That got cancelled. All the couples stuff got cancelled. After the first Monday, interesting. Cook the big something, a big meal for Terry and Sam. Right. Ooh. First burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest. Effective. Senior officer is charged with the supervision of transfer personnel. The duration of transfer will be based upon performance evaluations of the overseeing officer. Righto. Ah. Bratmobile for Sam. I want to put that away.
It's weird hanging out with girls.
Huh?
Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
I Samantha Greenbrier. Now hang on. Which one am I? I'm Caitlin. 17 years old, an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going to see tomorrow is frankly absurd compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you all allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Interesting, that says stuff. That says stuff. Now this is obviously someone's bedroom. Ah, cassette player. Okay, I think I'm missing a nuance there. Oh no, it's just a case. There's nothing in it. Of course. That'll be why. Therein lies the issue. I'll just pop that over there. That's fine. That's where we're going to store that. In fact, I might just pop it on the shelf. Come on, on the shelf. There you go, nice and tidy. Ah, a cartridge for a game. For a Nintendo thing, but there's no games console, so Adventurous the Cat returns. That looks like a fun game. Right. Stare. Oh, it's a Magic Eye puzzle. I think. Is it a Magic Eye puzzle? Yeah, I think it is. Hang on. I used to be able to do these. Oh, it's a heart. Cute. I thought there might be a secret message or something, but no, it's just a heart. Oh well. There we go. Cool. Oh, another one. Oh, what was that? Something rattling. No? Cool, right, anyway. There's something. Oh, it's a fish! It's like a shark. That's pretty cool as well. But again, no secret message. Oh well. There you go. Ah. More games cartridges. Super Spitfire. Oh, what? Nuna says go downstairs. Cool, I can do that. Downstairs we go. Yeah, those are magic eye puzzles, so if you defocus your eyes... This is not the way. If you unfocus your eyes while looking at them, you see a picture. I can't really show you, because it's not possible, but there is a picture there. Which I could see. So I've gone downstairs. What was in here? We'll go back to the hallway in a bit. Nuna says downstairs is the best place to start. Freelancing tips and tricks from the pros. Author magazine, Stephen King, right? Okay. So it's a writer. Let's have a light on. Bandages. Cleansing powder. More cleansing powder. There's going to be a pregnancy test in here. I just know it. Oh, toilet paper. Hang on, hang on. Look at that. When did you last see one of these? That's worth a fortune nowadays. We'll store that somewhere safe. Over there. Right. Does that open? Oh, floosh. More of it. Look at it. It's gold, that. White gold. It's quite fun the way they slide. Whee! I've been helpful. Nice and tidy. So... Been in there. No, that's bothering me actually. I think I will have to turn that off. Right, okay. Hello? Close the front door. Fine. Hello? I would like to order a pizza. Apparently not. Ooh.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
Is this me? My voice. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see this new house.
Sam, where are you?
What's that?
Really? I need to talk to you.
Oh god.
Please be there.
Daniel's a weirdo. Daniel is a total weirdo.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll
Oh,
get
this
a
is my
shuttle.
message.
Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. Sam, Casey, Mum and Dad. Jan and Terry. So this is us. Lovely. It is a bit spoopy. It's one of the postcards I sent. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done so many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Hello, Watcher. Welcome to the stream. Oscar Doc Mason. Oops. His survivors include his nephew Terence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County. Right, so he is therefore my great uncle. Pack of cards. Ooh, who is this? DeSoto. I can't hear a voice. Welcome, new student. We hope you are as excited about your first day at Green Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes, so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods. One lined notebook per period, or one large notebook with 6 divided sections. At least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 7 pencils. No, 6 pencils, sorry. I'm Cave Johnson, and I like pencils. 1 box of colored pencils, a standard combination lock for your assigned locker, a nutritious lunch, or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria, a positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Beth Valence, principal. Yes, my name is Beth. What about it? Do you want to fight?
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl.
Oh, right.
Great.
Psycho House girl. Ooh, dark in here. It is a bit of a weird house. The complete I Ching. Ooh. Spinny, spinny. No thank. Drawers. Never open if you're standing in the way. Right. Electrical inspection form. Terence Greenbrier. Yes. The deficiency we need correcting. Unclear. Wiring in house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. We've seen that. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system will be highly destructive to the walls, floor. After discussion, there's no current safety concerns. Cool. That makes sense. That explains the flickery lights. It's weird because it's like they were literally just here. Bit of a weird. Oh, it's like an ad that someone was typing. Ooh. Oh, it didn't break. Never mind. Right, what's this all about? You can do better. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Back to basics, sent back in time to Dallas 1963 again. Oh, this is a plot of a novel. This is a writer who was writing an ad. So he's obviously not a successful writer. And there was the author journal magazine thing. So this is someone who wants to be a writer but isn't successful, so has been taking commissions. Hence what they've typed. And this is their plot for their novel, which involves time travel and JFK. Cool. Enter combination. Well, that's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, how do we escape? There we go. Ooh, crumpled pages. John Russell, a great surname, opened his eyes and saw that the stars, twinkling as if he were lying on the grass in his family's yards in Massachusetts, even though the place was a million miles away. No, blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. Sci-fi stuff. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited onto his feet, his bare feet. He stared for a moment. Something, processing his sick, flecked toenails, scanning up his bare shins, Benny was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fibre tunic. The fabric was strained at the seams to contain her generous bosom, which was emblazed with the phrase matter transference operator. Then he passed out. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before, but now a man. They needed him more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to transport him bodily across time, and now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before, could helm the naive crew to that. The spelling goes badly wrong here. Implying the guy was drunk? I mean, there's a glass. Drinking and writing? Never drink and write, that doesn't work well. Not that I would know. Interesting. Windy outside. Dear Harrens, David asked me to write to you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theatre Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again, and everyone will be happy. Right, so Terrence obviously went off the rails a bit with the whole writing thing. The Accidental Pariah. Message from our future series. Oh, so we actually wrote this book. It was a series. Oh, heck. I say. Multiple copies. So it was a series that he wrote, and he was trying to write the sequel. He mentioned having saved the president's life. So this is already book 2. So he had a science fiction series that he did get published. Good for him. But obviously, things didn't really work out. Where did we go? We came this way. Hey, you. I did just hear a voice.
All windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Severe weather warning. Stay at home. Sam thought this might help Dad making friends. Right.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Oh, this isn't very nice. Someone asking to be Sam's friend in class and then saying, was it just your uncle who went psycho or does it run in the family? So that was the uncle who's a bit true, we presumably saw. No, that was a great uncle.
Astoria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors.
It's a big
Flood
storm.
conditions are expected at lower elevation.
Where have they all gone during a storm? If they're all being told to stay home. Please find the pioneer. Right, so he is obviously just writes reviews of hardware. Eaten pizza? But it's weird to have gone and not even tidied up or anything like this. Oh, they like the X-Files. Makes sense if he's a sci-fi writer. Oh, there's a cassette thing. My jam. Alright, that's enough of that. The dark crystal. The dark crystal. That's a thing. The Heaven at the Edge of the World, Samantha Greenbrier, the Turtle People, Part 1. Oh, this is cute. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself stepped out on deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father was a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Yeah. There was talk like a pirate after all. Coupons. Oh, forestry manual. That's obviously from the mum. What is that? It was a bar. It's kind of fun. Another copy of this book. Unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Bride. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Saviour, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of John Russell's series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working with you, publisher. Right, so they dropped him after his second book. That's what we sort of already suspected. He's left it in a box down there with his booze. Says something. Lots of shot glasses, not tidied up after himself. Sounds like he had a drinking problem. Interesting.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Katie, please tell Mum and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam, what? And some empty drawers. Hi Lonnie, so if you ever wanted to come over to my house this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive. You'll drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave in my lock if you still want. We can meet in the parking lot after. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Oh, Street Fighter. Right. So she was playing Street Fighter with Lonnie.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Have another look at the telly. Read the note under. What? No, I'm not really following. The video recorder is gone. Oh, right. Yeah, no, that's fair. There's loads of cassettes and nothing to play it with. So that would be the missing stuff. Makes sense. I kind of want to run, want to sprint in this game, and you can't because it's a walking simulator. Do I have feet? No, I don't have feet. Right, what's in here? Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mum and Dad the attic. Well, worth looking in the attic at some point then. Ah, locked. Well, that's the end of that then. So I think we're done exploring this particular set of corridors. Where we're going, we don't need feet. I think we've done this wing of the house. Oh, that was the basement that way. Cool. Let's try the other wing. Ooh, a bit weird. Grab skull. Nope. One of my trophies. Track and field finalists. Caitlin Greenbrier, first place. Right. Nicely done. So she was a track star. They like their sport in the US, don't they? They get really into it at school. Holy Bible. Locked. Well, that's that then. Yeah, ironic that she's a track star and yet you can't walk in this game. You can't run, I mean. You can walk, can't run. So we've been in here. We didn't really have a proper scrummage round in here, though. We came in and sort of went out again. Ah, cassette. Quite enough of that. Looks homemade though. Poor game. Are you going to the dance with anyone? Who's got your crush on you? Oh. Cute. King's Labyrinth. Chapter 2, Flaying Threads. Oh, right. This is more of the novel. So they carried this on then. They developed that story into a better story. The first mate slid down the line into the zone. Silk and thread, now unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabit the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, the moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. Cool, so I'm not going to read all of this out, but basically, better version of the story. Fantasy stuff. Well written. The grass hand chain 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. So that's interesting. Just a note to make. The references to Lonnie and of course Allegra and the first mate are both female here, and there's a sort of hand squeezing thing going on, palms growing warm. They obviously have a close relationship. Some element of coming to terms of the author. This is Sam who's written this, coming to terms with liking girls. Possibly. Could be the direction we're going here. Which of course, this being 1995, people would have had different attitudes to it at the time, particularly if the parents here are quite they seem, I'm getting a vibe of them being quite conservative and strict. So they were probably a bit weird about it. So it's killed the first mate, the king here. Right. Righto. Sam had this in like 4th grade. Samantha, S is for special, A is for right. Combination, which we don't know, obviously. So we're going to just park that there. But there might be clues to that somewhere. Those I want to believe. She's obviously quite the character. There's loads of really distinctive things here. Steggy, Stelly, cuddly toy, cute. Disciplinary referral. Mr. Benchley observed Mr. Soda wearing a t-shirt with an unacceptable image on the front. Sent to the guidance counsellor's office, given the option to turn the shirt inside out, changed shirt, chose suspension. Right, so this is about Lonnie. That's interesting. Not about Sam. So Sam has got this, but it's Lonnie's. So they obviously were close. Was she here? Was Lonnie here? Did Sam hide it? Because it never got signed by the parent. It never reached the parent. So Sam took it and threw it away? Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Because Sam was into writing. Three students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for the first year at Reed. So maybe she got the scholarship. Maybe that's why she's gone. Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mum is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to bath? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants you to see it again. Wants to see it again. 7:15, okay, don't bath. Let's see then. So who's that from? Written in pink. Lonnie? More stuff. What was this? Nail polish. Nothing important. And so, learn a lot about someone by going through their bathroom. What is this? Absorbency. Oh, I see. I'm with you. Ladies' hygiene things. Oh, heck. What happened there? Blood. Well, that means it's got something inside it that's important. No? Can't jump, can't get at it. Oh well, we'll leave that for now. What is this? It's not blood. It's hair dye. This red stuff is hair dye, so she's dyed her hair red.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?
Got it.
Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful."
Ah, yeah.
And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Makes sense. Dear Mum, Dad and Sam, I'm in the channel. This is my second purchase through the channel. I'm on my way back from London. This time I'm going to Brussels and Belgium. Sorry, I didn't write you on the way to London. I was excited about the channel. It's obviously an in-joke there. London was great, Dad. Channel. Maybe she's taking the mick out of an English accent. London was great, Dad. I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it if you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime. I guess I could be convinced. Love you all. Now, she is very effusive in her letters here. Very friendly, which sort of kind of how you are in postcards, aren't you? Because you know other people are going to read them. Another copy of the Bible. This is obviously master bedroom, parents' room. Religious. Makes sense. That lines up with the whole conservative thing, in that they're not necessarily going to be happy about Sam. Wait, hang on. So, are these journals from Sam's viewpoint, or are they from Katie's? Nuna, remind me. If I'm missing something, or is that something I'm supposed to work out? They're Sam's, yeah, makes sense. So Katie obviously has a much better relationship with her parents. Mitten, cat, this child's drawing by Caitlin, but no child's drawing by Sam. Family photo. Can't open these binders, can you? Leaves of Grass. Not before it was banned on grounds of obscenity. Obscenity. A bit weird. Right. I don't know, is it good? Okay, it's good. Cool, no idea. Watercolour techniques. Are your watercolours looking to improve your skills? No, not really. Someone likes watercolours. Maybe the mum? Wait, pull string. Where was that? Oh, yeah. Well, I think we're done in here. Oh, no, there's something else. Bathroom. What can we learn here? Nice big bathroom. Oh god. Nothing there. Toilet paper roll, candles. They've got so much toilet roll here. Oh, could run a nice bath. Oh yeah, no mirror. Bit weird. Did I miss something in the closet? I can get back and have another look in case I did. The closet. I don't think there's anything. Ooh. Ghost game. Escape from Ghost Mansion. That's very thematic. Bear with me one moment, guys. Right, back. Right. Did we get the sound back? Yes, we did. Cool. We did that. We did that. I think we're done in here. Ooh. Ooh, television in a wardrobe. Bit weird. And they've taken... This one's gone as well. All the tapes, but no way of playing it. Why would you take both? Take one if you need it. Why would you take two? Katie, Mum and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Sam. Interesting. All boxed up. Hey Sam, you were asking what my ribbons meant. Here's a handy guide. Orienteering, rifle team, adventure training. Lonnie. Oh. Oh. Ghost sightings. Cold pillow fort. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Right, so the ghost of that weird uncle. Slowly stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any sign of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite all our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 AM. All in all, a successful night. That's cute. Ghost hunting together. All Katie's stuff boxed up. Do we miss anything in here? I don't think so. Stuff going on there. Let's see what that is. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. In the attic. Should I go up to the attic, Nuna, or should we still explore down here first? Another cassette. Nothing can... Heavens to Betsy, nothing can stop me. Where was the... cassette player? Here we are. Right. We came in there already. So what's in here? This is where the painter was. That's nice. Oh, there was a cassette player here as well. Performance evaluation. Range of items are indispensable during the course of prescribed burn preparation execution. Right, so this is Janice. Janice's room. Janice is the painter. This is not.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound.
Secret.
Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
There is a secret passage, guys. This we gotta see. Interesting. Captain Allegra and First Mate. Ah, so they could dress up together, Lonnie and... Yeah, that makes sense. And there's the Captain Allegra costume. Or is that Lonnie's? Yeah, that looks like Allegra's. Oh, so she made the costumes. That's cute. Now you said go back to the parents' room and look in the closet and turn the lights off. Cannot see anything in the closet with the lights off. They're really... Ooh! Open panel. Heck. Oh, this is the secret passage. As described. Heck. Creepy, creepy. Ghost hunters, right. So Sam and Lonnie did find this secret passage. Hidden compartments marked on the map. There are hidden compartments. Evidence of the supernatural, nothing. But hey, that's worth a look. What's through here, though? Ah, and in the library. Here we are, right. So the secret compartments, then. Bum, 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 bum. This is where we are now. We're in the library. It's in the opposite corner. So one of these should be a panel that moves. Ah, the Misfits. That's who they went to see.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
heaven at the edge of the world. The second part of the book. So again, the first mate dies. No. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her with the eyes, the face, the body of a woman still in the first mate's clothes. Oh, so a man got turned into the woman. Allegra says it's the love of my life and you can't have her, so it's a way of justifying the relationship, I think. I see. Right, so still not able to come to terms with the fact that could just be a, you know, can't come to terms with the fact of liking someone of the same sex. So justifying that whole concept of the gender change thing. Right, guys, bear with me a sec. Sorry to keep disappearing. There we go. Hello again. Right, guys, I am out of time, so we are going to have to park it there. However, we will return to this on the next stream, I think. I think it would be good to not leave a big pause between this and when we finish it off, because I know it's a short game, so we will come back to this on the next stream, which will not be tonight or tomorrow, probably. But there will be a stream on Thursday. So if we are streaming on Thursday, then if we haven't finished before then we will start off by finishing off this stream to finish the story here. So I'm just going to switch across to the big old camera. I'm really enjoying this, though. This is a really cool game, really atmospheric, really interesting to see. And I'm really enjoying unpicking the story, so thanks very much for the recommendation. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what happens next. Hope you're all as interested as I am. And yeah, continue being wonderful to one another. I will see you all again soon. And don't forget, in 40 minutes at 8 p.m. BST, Lucy and the Dragonborn episode 12 will be going live. So do check that out. It is a double-length episode this week, so lots to keep you entertained for about 40 minutes long. Hope you enjoy it. And otherwise, I will see you all again for the next stream. Okay? Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everyone.